Hey y'all, hey! So in this video, I'm attempt to try to show you guys how to make these and make them into pretty much lamps, okay? It's not going to be these exact ones, maybe one of them. We're going to do two different ones. So let's just go and get into it.
A journey through time.
Hey y'all, hey! Welcome to A Journey Through Time. My name is Wendy. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. In this video, we're going to make two lamps. We're not using the bowls for these though, okay? I'm going to show you step by step in this particular video for beginning to end, hopefully, how to make these, and hopefully you'll be able to do it yourself. And I'm also going to show you the materials that you need, okay? So let's go and get started. Okay, I got my heat press on right now. So some of the things you're going to need some laminated pouches, okay? You're going to need a few of those. You're also going to need these. So if you're doing two of them, you're going to need four. You can get these from Walmart, okay? Let me see, turn it over so you can see exactly. You only get one in a pack. One. They're $2 and something. Well, $2.08. That's exactly what it is. Now, if you decide you're going to put these kind of lights in it, then you need to run to Dollar Tree and get you some of these. All right. And you're going to need some ties. You can get those from Dollar Tree. Depends on how many lamps you're going to make. If you're going to make two, then you're going to need some towel holders. You're going to need four of these. You're going to also need some cutting mats, some flexible cutting mats. You can get these from Dollar Tree as well. Okay. And you're going to need some type of sticky paper, sticky paper. You can get this here from Walmart. And it's sticky on the back. Now you can get photo paper if you want a gloss on it. So it's just your choice. This one's more of a matte finish. It does not have a gloss. And this one's like $5 and something. Let me cut the heat press is warmed up. So let me stop it from beeping. All right. So, what was I saying? Yes, so you're going to actually need this. And you're going to need some batteries for your lights. The AAA batteries. If you're going to use those. If you're going to use a different type of lighting, then like the little fairy lights, you can do that. Like what's in these right here. You'll have to get those from Amazon, or that's where I got mine from. Make sure you got a measuring stick, a ruler of some sort. Now you need you need that. Wait a minute, let me explain this so you'll understand what I'm saying. This here is the paper that goes in your regular printer, okay? This is going to be something totally different than what you're going to put on these plaques. For these plaques, you're going to need sublimation paper, okay? I don't have that in here because my printer's in another room right now, but you need sublimation paper, and you're going to need a sublimation printer to print your images on these, okay? Now, as far as artwork goes, you could be creative and use AI like I do, or sometimes you could just draw it out. I've done that as well. If you're doing one of family, then just take a picture with very good pixels, though. Okay, it has to be a very strong pixel on it in order for the picture to come out clear enough for you. With all that, now we can get started. So, first things first. So, heat press is already heating up. So, we're going to go and get these plaques. So, let me see if I can bring you down some. Bring you in a little bit. My room is a mess, but try to look past it. So, So this is one of the plaques. Take this off, of course. And this one here has 2 stickers. I do not know why. Make sure you get all that paper off, because you will regret it. And I just realized something I didn't tell you that you needed. You also need 4 spoolie legs for your plaques. And when I say spoolies, I'm talking about these things right here. Okay, and you can get those from Hobby Lobby. If you don't want to get them from Hobby Lobby, you can go to a Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure they have the stackable ones where you could take some blocks and build it up the height you want it. So the sky's the limit on that. Now, I'm going to do a LOL surprise lamp, okay? And then I'm going to complete one of these and turn them into a lamp, okay? So we're going to work on the LOL first because this is already printed out, which is great. So we're going to need 2 prints. I've already done one right here and one right here. And it has to be in reverse because of sublimation. So before using this, we're going to have to take our laminated papers, our sheets. Take your pouch, and open it up because you're only going to need one. Open it up and rip it apart. Okay. I already see this is a different kind of lamination sheet. I don't even know if I'm going to like this, but I'm going to try it anyway. All right, make sure that the surface that you're going to put it on is clean and it's on the one that you want. Now, you could cut around this if you want to. Me, I don't do it until the last minute. Okay, so I'm just brushing it off because I see something on my table and I don't know what it is, but so I'm going to put this and every little thing shows up. Okay, even the grains of wood. So if your wood has any type of grain, it's going to show up. All right, can't be helped. So now I'm going to take this to the heat press and I'm going to let it heat for 60 seconds. Okay, so I want to show you it's on 60 seconds for 366 degrees. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. It has the paper on top of it. So it has parchment paper up under it. And now it has, this is hard to do, y'all, with one hand. Hold on. There we go. Has parchment paper up under it, and it has, I'm trying to put some on top of it without, okay, there we go. And it now has parchment paper on top. Tongue tied. Close that on down. And we're going to let it do its thing. And when it's ready, I'm going to come and get it and bring it back over to the surface. Okay, y'all, so I've already pulled one out and we needed 2 like that. This is still hot, but can you see the laminated sheet already on it and it's adhered to the wood? So now what we have to do is cut around it. You can cut it out right now if you want to. I don't do that too much. I just, I cut a little bit of the extra from around it. Now, once my picture is on, then I go back and I cut it off. Cut all the rest off. But right now, you hear that beep. It's because the other one is ready. Because it doesn't take long to get these off. Get this laminating sheet on to the wood. This is the best way to sublimate on wood. I think it's really the only way. I could be wrong though. But now these things are a pain to cut around whenever you finish and you're trying to clean it up. A straight pain. Okay. So if we already have our picture, which I do, I'm going to take it. I'm going to place it in the area I want it, face down, just like this. Y'all can see, just like this. And I just take some heat tape. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that part. Make sure you got some heat tape. Um, and just tape your plaque to it. Just like that. That's about as much as I use. And I face it down on my heat press and I let it run twice. I'm going to take this one and put it on there, and I'm going to take the other one off. So, I'm going to do the same exact thing. This is hot. I'm supposed to be using my gloves. Okay. And now I'm going to take this one. I'm going to put what I want on this one. Place this down and do the exact same thing. And I know you hear the heat press. It just beep saying it's done. But like I told y'all, I go more than once. So I'm going to make it go another 60 seconds. Let's see what else we could do while we're waiting. So you need to cut out 2 pieces of cardboard or foam board or whatever you want to use. Take one of these and just move this, and just trace around it just like that. Make sure you hold it good. Trace all the way around it on whatever it is you're going to use. You see, I just moved. And cut that circle out, okay? If you're making 2 lamps, then you need 2 of these. 1 lamp, then you just need 1 of these. I'm going to go pull that out from under the heat press. And I'm going to put this one under it. So I don't have a cutting mat, but it's definitely on my Christmas list. So I'm going to use this here from Dollar Tree, the cutting board. This should be ready to come off. It is hot, but I cannot remove this tape with those gloves on. So normally I check it before I do all this, but I have faith that it turned out okay. There we go. So now we can cut around her. Okay, y'all. So now I was not about to sit y'all through all that. So I went on and cut them out so y'all can see. This one here is gonna be the front, and it's gonna be the back side of it. Okay. Move this out the way so we don't need that anymore. So the first thing we're gonna do, y'all, I don't work my other glue gun to death, so it's charging, so I gotta use old Betsy. So we're gonna go on and use her, and we're gonna use some E6000. See, I'm still telling y'all more stuff that you need. I'm so sorry. As I go, it's so much of it that I don't remember it until we get to it. But you're definitely gonna need some E6000. And then you're going to need some hot glue. So we can start with this one here first. And just place, let's see if this is even going to come out for me if I did, or if I grab the right one, because I got so many of them. Okay. So I'm going to put some here, all four corners. I'm just eyeing it. You probably want to be a little more precise. It don't really matter to me because it's going to work regardless. So I'm just eyeing it and I'm putting it in all four corners. Just like that. Okay. Then go in with your hot glue gun. Put you a dot of glue. It's going to go. It's going to squirt a little bit, but it's all right. Just make it do what it do. Okay. On top of it, right? Make sure you get all the little strings that come with the glue off if you can. But hurry up and put your spools on there. Just like that. And let them dry. Add a little pressure to it. Look up. Make sure that you got it faced the way you want to, facing upward. Because we're going to go and put the back side on it. And you want to make sure that, you know, it's the way you want it, basically. So we're going to take the glue, Eat-It 6000, and it's dripping everywhere. We're going to take it and put it on the spoolie again. On all four. Just like that. All right. Hot glue. Follow right behind it. You know, hot glue cools off kind of fast, so move as fast as you can. Again, make sure it's turned the right way. Because if it ain't, you're going to be upset. And put this right on top. And press down. Feel the sides. Make sure everything is even and all that jazz. What I do is I press down on it like this here. While it's still wet, I'll stand it up, making sure that is right, and then I'll sit it back down. That way I know that it's even all the way around because it's not woppy when I stand it up. Now, if yours is lopsided, then that means you got to readjust it. And I still see some pieces over here that I didn't cut that well. Okay. This is a little time consuming, but it's worth it. You know, you could sell these after you finish making it beautiful. Okay. So while that's doing that, I'll move that over to the side for a moment. Okay. So now what you need is, let's go on and work on the lantern. We're going to start by using the, let me grab it real quick, the chopping mat from Dollar Tree. Start with that. He's right here. Okay. You get 2 in a pack. This is one because I've already used one, but I have another one over there. Now we want this to be, it depends on how low you want your lantern to be. So for me, a second, a little bit. Okay. I'm looking at For its height, I'm going to say 5, right at 5. So I'm going to go in the middle over here somewhere. Because I don't want to be right here at these the curve at the mat, because I'm going to be cutting those off. So I'm going to hit 5 inches right there. So that is the height I want. So what I'm going to do is go ahead on and make a line right across, all the way across on that 5. Now, it don't have to be perfect, because you can always clean your mess up. Okay? Remember that. There we go. So then go on and cut it. Y'all know me. I say this every time I cut a line or draw a line. The girl don't do straight. So just do the best you can. I be trying. I really do be trying, but my straight don't be straight. All right. Now, it's actually a little, yeah, it's right at 5. Okay. I was talking about this curve. I don't like the curve on here. I mean, I guess we could keep it, but I don't really care for the curve on these. Anyway, I'm going to do another one. And I want to be right at 5 again. Now you could do one or two things. Do the ruler again, or you could just put the piece you just did up against it. Either way, it doesn't matter. My pen don't want to act right now, but I need it to behave for the sake of the video. Okay, bump your ruler up against there. Draw your line again. And we're going to just cut it. Now the question is, how long do we need this to be? Honestly, I played with it a little bit. I did 19 inches and it was too short, so now I'm doing 20. And praying that it works. So, and when I say the 20 inches, it's the circumference around this circle. When I measured it, I thought I measured it right the first time, and I didn't. So I had to go back in and try it again. Once you get your measurements of how long you want the lantern to be for the first one, we want it at least 20 inches. So what we're going to do now, you have to print you a design that you want for your lantern with that paper that I was showing you earlier. I'll show you the paper again. You can do this on your regular printer. It's paper right here. Take a sheet of it out. It's an 8 by 11. I don't have a bigger printer, so I have an 8 by 11. So I'm going to have to piece this together. And you print out the design that you want on it. Kind of like you did everything else. So what I did, I have 2, because we're doing 2. So I did this. We're going to have to piece this together. And I did the LOL girls. I'm going to have to piece this together. Now, this is that same sheet that I just showed you. And what I did was I cut around, all the way around. I need to cut this off. And I cut around here. And I left the white lip on this one. And the reason for that is because when you're matching up your pieces, you're going to do an overlap. like this here to try to make it as seamless as possible, to make it look like it's just one piece. That's it. Okay. So that's what that is. That's what that is for. So what we'll do the LOL girls first. We'll have our two pieces right here. And we know, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I think I'm going to have to turn this around so I can see it. So to bump this up just right, kind of like, hold on. Just like that, which would be perfect. Okay. So my first piece is big enough, I know, to hold this. What I'm going to do, because we know this has adhesive on the back, is we're going to put it on here. The adhesive on here, just like that. I'm going to rub it down on there so it'll stay, okay? First, and I really hope this don't take away from my my length, because I didn't even consider this. Take this little white piece off right here. Okay. First things first, let's peel the back off. Make sure you got the right one that you did the design on. And I'm going to try to bend up so you guys can see it a little better, since I'm over here on this side right now. And I hate when y'all can't see. I do. I hate when y'all can't see what I'm doing. Just because I'm trying to be comfortable, but let me back this up a little bit so I can show y'all. This first piece right here, I probably can't see it because my table is white too, but try to bump it up against the end of this the best I can. Okay. Just like that, y'all. And I'm going to pull it off as I go. You see how I'm just laying it down? This is what you want to do with your first piece. See? It's already down on this this plastic thingy, this cutting mat. Cutting mat, is that what it's called? Did I say that right? Yeah, it is a cutting mat. Okay. So now we know that this ain't long enough though. And this is where I'm trying to figure out, because I don't feel like it's going to be strong enough to not give me a bend. But I need this. Move that down. Got everything in my way. So I'm trying to make sure that I line this up just right. And right here is where we're going to have to put something so this stays together. I'm thinking tape. Is that a good idea? I don't know. But it sounds good to me. So let me flip it on this side though. Okay, I can still keep that side that way because there's no right or wrong on these. And I'm going to try my best to bump this back together like I had it. Okay. And what we're going to attempt to do, we're doing this together, y'all, so we'll mess up together. Right here, I'm just going to put that tape just like that. Can't get it flat like I want to, but it'll be all right. On the opposite side. Like that. Because like I said, the mat is not long enough. So we got to make it long enough. We have to give it an extension. So I keep putting on this tape on it because I want to give it a little, strength, stability. Okay, I'm gonna flip it back over here. Okay, so now we're gonna do a matchup and try to finish out this one. And y'all see all this extra? We're gonna cut that off. But we're gonna match this up the best we can. Right here like that. Let's go and cut off the tape. Take off the back so we can stick it to the cutting mat. And I'm just trying to line it up the best that I can. Like that. And then I'm just going to do the same exact thing I just did. And just take it all the way out. To the end. Okay. So we have it on our cutting mat now. And that's how it looks. So what we're going to end up doing is folding this and making this the lantern. Just like that. Ain't it cute? Of course, we're going to have to cut it. But what I'm doing, this is how I figured out, the width of this thing. And I have, as soon as I find them, I have 2 circles I already cut out as well. They're hiding from me, but I do have them over here. Here they go. Right here. Okay, so my thing is just making sure, because this here, I told you, put it on the board, make a circle, and cut it out. That's what these are. And so this is my way of trying to see if this is going to be enough. Okay, so I'm taking it now that I got it all together, and it looks like we're going to actually have enough. I am so glad about that. Okay, good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut this out. So we're going to cut all this extra off that we don't need right here at the bottom. Okay. Then, because the girl don't cut straight, we're going to cut all the extra off that we don't need right here. Where you see that plastic coming through. We don't need that, so we're going to cut that off. Now, I want y'all to know this is nice with the matte look, but I bet you it would be even more beautiful if it had the gloss finish. So those of you that have the photo paper, that's the way to go. Now, if you like the matte look like this here, that's fine too. But, I'll probably get some photo paper and I'm going to try it again and see which one I like the best. So that bottom is cleaned off. Let's go on and get the top cleaned off a little bit. The top ain't bad. Who am I lying to? Yes, it is. Okay. Only in certain places, though. So I'm trying to only cut where I see the clear plastic. But looking at it from this side, you can't even tell that it's attached together. 2 pieces, which is good. That's how you really want it. Now, is it going to stay that way is the real question. And I'm thinking about putting some popsicle sticks behind that part that has the fold, because it will bend a little bit. All right. Like that. Okay. So that's the first one. And y'all know I got to do the second one the same way. But this is how we're going to do it. This is how our first one's going to look. And move that paper over. And I'm still still pushing it down because I'm really hoping that the seam on this side don't come off loose because I'm looking at it as I'm, bending it. If that makes any sense. So another thing you could do probably, I would love to do this on here, but I'm really scared that it's going to mess up my design. I have a sticky clear back. These here, clear sticky paper, sticker paper. I don't know why it's sticky. um, and I could actually put this over this, but again, if you look, it's still gonna make a theme on both sides. So I don't feel like it's worth it. It's not worth it. So now what I plan on doing is turning this upside down, and I'm gonna glue this the best I can to the circle. So as you see how I'm taking it in like this, I'm trying to get it to, go the way I want it to, but this is how I want it to look, if that makes any sense at all. So I also made a circle to go on top of this right here, okay, with the same sticky paper. So this here circle, I see a little bump on it, and I don't need that. I need it to be smooth. Okay. So when you cut your little circles out, make sure you can get it as, as smooth as you can. I mean, ain't nothing perfect, but gonna do this upside down. I'm gonna start from this one side. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Just like this. I'm gonna add some hot glue right here. Just right here. Okay. Take this from upside down, lay it down, and try to press this up against it just like this. Hold it a little bit. Don't expect it to work right away. Might have to do it a couple of times, but hold it long enough, it will stay. So I'm holding it, I'm holding it, I'm holding it. And I'm gonna try to keep going. So I'm still, I'm gonna get some on my table, but that's okay. Still going around the seam of it with some glue. Pushing it in with my hand. Okay, just like this. Again, please make sure that your picture is upside down. That's exactly how you want it. Now, once you get it to do what you want to do, you should be able to stand it up a little bit like this. Just a little bit, And if it, gets out of place like mine just did, just back it back up and go back again. Okay? Until you can get it the way you want it. And all I'm doing is applying glue all the way around. That's it. And then if you want, you could just roll it. Roll it right on up like that. And make it whole while you're doing it. And stay in that spot for a minute. And just keep on going until you get all the way around. Okay. Keep going. Just roll it on up there to where you want it. Press, press, press. Hold, hold, hold. And if you messed up, just start over. Ain't nobody perfect. Okay? Don't beat yourself up about it. Just keep going. When I do things like this, I'm figuring it out too. So we figure it out together. That's what we do. Okay. All the way to the end. Holding it down right here. Okay, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna hold it and show y'all at the same time. And just keep pressing it and pressing it and pressing it. Like I said, it's a little time consuming, but you know, good. Most nice things are. So that's how I look at it. So when you get right here, you can go on and seam it together if you want. You could staple it. You could do whatever you want. The sky is the limit. Me, I know I'm going to end up stapling it. Yeah, the staples are going to show, but I'm fine with it. Take some glue. Come down the seam of that a little bit. Because I got extra right here. And you don't have to actually staple it if you got enough glue to, you know, make it do what it's supposed to do. Then it might just, you know, behave itself. It's not quite done, but y'all can't tell me that's not cute. Okay, so anyway, I'm always thinking of something over here. Y'all know how I am. And anytime I think of something, I want to show y'all. Hoping that y'all try it. So, see how the glue just came out on me? It's hot. I'm still wiping it off my hand. Okay. Kind of like that. And like I said, you can staple it, or you can just do what I just did and glue it. And I still might staple it. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Okay. But that's the top of it. This is where I think we pieced it together. I'm not sure. Just trying to get it shaped right. All right. So we got to put this on top, okay? To give it a more of a finished look. So we're going to put this on top. Unpeel it. And pray that I put it on right. Okay. I only got it unpeeled. All right. So thinking I put it on right. If I didn't, then it's about to be a mess. Let me see. Because it kind of look like it and it kind of don't look like it. So I'm trying to move it around a little bit before I actually stick it on there. Still don't look like I probably should have made it bigger. And if that's the case, I might just do another one. Hold Take that whole thing off because I think that's what's stopping me from getting it to go on. Okay, yeah. This is all me. Okay. See how I'm pressing it down on the edges? Just like that. Okay. So that's on. And I don't want it overlapping on the thingy. Now, if you come across something like this here and you don't like it, you can go around the rim of the design with some bling or something, to just bring it out a little more. Okay. Now let me show you how this is supposed to look. This supposed to be able to go in here. Just like that. Y'all see that? Let me look it up because I'm amazed at how cute this is. Y'all see that? We have our lantern. Ain't that cute? That is so adorable. That's so stinking cute. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I just got a little tickled because it came out finally the way I wanted it to come out. Because when I showed y'all the bowls, that was just a temporary thing. I didn't have everything I wanted to do this. And now I do. So I'm happy now. And I think this is adorable. Okay. So I'm going to keep that in there like that for right now. So it can at least find its shape and all that jazz. Okay. So y'all know I got one more to do on the other one. And then we're going to put them all together. We got another circle because we're going to need this for our same thing like we did for the LOL girls. So we're going to go ahead on and wait. Make sure I do this right. Because I want this here. What is that? Lighthouse? I want that in it. So I'm going to go around it. Okay. Y'all see I circled around. It's a hot mess, but I did. So I'm going to cut this out first. No, that ain't straight. Okay. But it's supposed to go on this. Like that. So I'm going to go ahead on and peel it and put it on here. Okay. So we'll already have that on. Remember, this paper is the paper that you use in your printer. Okay. It's the regular paper. It's not the sublimation. I don't want y'all to get those two confused. All right. So let's go ahead on and cut us another mat real quick so we can get this one put together. So we can do them both at the same time. Okay. So I got to open up another pack. So if you didn't get it the first time, I'm about to do it again. So don't fret. All right, so first things first, let's go and cut this edge off so we don't have to fight with it. All right, so just, that's already marked. Gonna cut that first. And I still kind of see the curve, but it's still not as bad as right there at the edge, so I'm good with that. So if you're using the Dollar Tree paper towel racks, then you know that to have enough of play around it, the circumference, you might as well do 20. Okay. For is the length. Now the height is on you, however you like to do that. Bum. I'm gonna do 5 again because I like the way that looks. So hit right there. Then I'm gonna try my best, even though I don't do a very good job at it. Because y'all see how I had to cut that extra off anyway. But that's okay. That's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead on and I can tell this is crooked, but okay. I'm gonna just go ahead on and cut it. Girl, you can't cut a line. Draw one either, but all right, there we go. All right, you know we need another one, but wasn't there a piece somewhere over here? Well, never mind. We're just going on what we got. No cutting corners. Just go on and do it again. 5 is right here. So go on and put it down like that. Alrighty. All right. Now, first things first, let's just go ahead on and bump these two together. Okay. And we already know one gonna be bigger than the other one because the girl and her lines, but neither here or there. And look at that, what I tell you, every single time. I don't know how I keep doing that. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead on and put this tape there. And I noticed me putting layers of the tape caused it not to bend like it could have. I'm looking at it right here where it still could have been. It did not. So putting that tape there actually helped a lot. And I'm actually going to bring it over to the other side on this one because no matter how I cut it, I'm going to cut that off. All right. Okay, y'all. I'm going to fold it over here. And it is uneven, as we can see. All right. Ain't nobody perfect over here. All right. Let's go and put this one together real quick. So I've already done this design. This is how I'm going to join it together. So we're going to start from this end right here. I'm going to go ahead on and take this off. The sticky part off. Always take a little bit off of it at the beginning, of course. And then I pull it as I go. Always remember to leave that one side so you have something to match up your sides with. Makes it so much easier for you. Okay. So when we do this, let's see. Go up maybe a little bit. So this one don't look like it's gonna look that seamless. Hold on. Okay, I think I know why too. I see a little bit of white over here. I don't know why. At least that's what I think I'm looking at. Yes, it is white. And every time I try to cut into it, it won't. Okay. We're just gonna put it on. We're gonna just do what we can. Okay. Take this. I think that was me. How about if I lay it on top just a little? Yes. That will work. That will work. Okay. We're gonna go it that way. And I'm just gonna press it down the best I can. Keep pulling. Just like that. Okay, okay, okay. So we have it. So what we're gonna do now is cut this end off right here. And y'all know the routine. Now I gotta go in and cut off the extra that I overdid, which is on this side, it's not really a lot, which is wonderful. And what about this side? I don't see any on this side. What? Okay. I do have a little right here. Okay. Okay. That went pretty swift. Don't throw these away because honestly, these could be used for the other end of something. So you already see that you could actually put it together yourself if you don't have enough of something or something's not long enough for you. Okay. And you know what, y'all? I realized I put this on too soon because I remember I didn't put that on yet. Y'all won't yell it at me in there. Y'all so sweet. Okay. So we're gonna, well, now that I'm looking at the back of this, I see, wow. Do I want to take that off? I think that'll work still. Okay. So this is supposed to be the same exact way, okay? And I'm just trying to make the paper, bend with me the way I need it to without messing anything up. I don't want it to have any, craziness going on. So, I'm going to take the glue again, and we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to start putting some on it right here. Make sure your picture is upside down when you do this, please. And then you just hook it on and hold it for a moment. Rub it right where you put the glue at. And then if you feel like you can move it, oops, I stuck to the table. If you feel like you can move it, then go ahead on and move it. Okay, I don't bring it up until I get a little ways around because I feel like it's going to move on me. And I'm not going to have I don't think I'll have it straight enough. So I'm using the table as my guide. If the glue gets on it, after it dries, you could always peel it up. So it's okay. Okay. Then you just keep going until you're comfortable with it, to the point where you can pick it up and do it. Okay. If you don't think you're ever going to be comfortable picking it up, then keep doing it this way. The great thing about picking it up, though, you can clean up your edges if you pick it up. You can see what might needs more glue. You know what I'm saying? So be brave and pick it up. You got this. Okay. And so we're going to keep on going all the way around. I'm so sorry this video is this long, but I mean, in order for me to show you guys how to do it, it's going to have to be. You can skip around if you need to. If you done got the gist of a certain part of it, then of course, by all means, skip around. So, see how the glue is seeping out? That's fine. Take something and wipe it off. Look at me. I'm taking my scissors and doing it, but I'm actually just flattening it out because I know I'm going to use it. I can utilize that glue, honey, for the top because I done pulled the thing off already anyway. Okay. Keep going till you get to the finish line. And then just hold it, hold it, hold it. And believe it or not, this is how they actually make our lanterns, y'all. Probably might use something a little more stronger and might even a little more durable, but it's the same technique. Believe it or not, same technique. And as I'm looking at this, now I can see, wow, I can see where my, the difference is. Hold on, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I have no problem showing my problems, my mess ups. You see the lengths? That's what I mean by the straightness. So, but I'm gonna keep going regardless. I'm gonna keep going. Okay. Now I'm just gonna try to put these together with that hot glue. Just like that. Look at that. Ain't it beautiful? Okay. Now, the best thing for me to do is leave this alone, honestly. I'm not even going to lie to you. That's the best thing for me to do. But unevenness is the hardest thing for me to get the gist of. So I'm just trying to figure out where does this, end at with this thing. And I think I know. This knife ain't going to allow me to do it. Let me try this one. I mean, it's scissors. So let me try this one instead. So when you can get the gist of it, then you'll be okay. Once you figure out exactly where does it stop. And I can see where it stopped already. I'm just not there yet. Okay. Well, it's like right in here. That's where I see it. I don't know if I want to keep messing with it or not. Okay. And I might not. I don't know. Anyway, let me put this top back on. So just put the top on real good. Okay, that doesn't look bad at all. Okay. And you can go back and critique and, mess with it as much as you want after you get everything together. Some things you might have to mess with right then, like I just did. But most of the things, after you're done. I just don't like to see a lot of hangover on something. Okay. All right. So let's try another one and see if it's going to work. Yes, ma'am. And yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. And yes, sir. Flip her over. I see it. Hold on. Sorry. You gonna see it now? Okay. So we got those parts done. Okay. Okay, y'all. Let's see if we can go and get these put together. So, see that there? So this is the LOL girl. I mean LOL surprise. I say LOL girls. And what you need to do is get one of these and then your structured lamp. Okay. This is how it's gonna go. We're gonna have to put the thing on first, but this is how it's gonna go. All right, so slide this down through there, just like that. It's still gonna sit like it's supposed to. And slide this on top of it, like that. Now, get you some zip ties and zip tie it together the way you want it. So right now, you need at least about 4. So right now, I'm just trying to get it to just be still. So I'm doing 2 at the top and then I'm going to do 2 at the bottom. Okay. Now I'm going to do the 2 at the bottom is just lay it down. Slide the little thingy up a little bit. And grab your pieces and just zip tie them together. Okay. And one more on the other side. Just like that. Go on and cut the zip ties at the bottom. Stand her up. Make sure you put that over it so it cannot be seen. Okay. Push the zip ties down into the where they can't be seen here either. Now you can use these zip ties to hot glue this together. if you don't want it to move, okay? That's one option that you could have. Or you could just let it just be free. It's really up to you as far as that part goes. Now, as far as this to fit the way we want it to, we're going to have to bring this up. It does lift up. So you can lift it up and down. Okay. Let's just size it up real quick. Let's see how we want it to be up. That's actually a good size. So I kind of like it right there. So take this back off. Okay. And just get you some hot glue. And my glue gun is way over there. Great. Anyway, so like I said, you're going to just add a little hot glue to your zip tie on both sides if you want it to not move so much. And then just press it up against the wood. Just so it doesn't move too much, basically. Sometimes it'll still move. I don't know. That's really, that's where the preference comes in for you, if you want it to do that or not. Then I'll pop the zip ties off. The ends off, if I can get it in there. So you could do this, cut it first and then do that. Because that was not easy. Now, find your desired lights. So I got these pink little fairy light thingies. I was debating if I just wanted to put this back on top. Put it in here. Hold it down. Put it in here like this here for the bottom of it. Just like this here. And then put the other light up at the top of it. So it has two. So what I'm going to do is just hot glue this back of this in here like that. And I'm just going to find a place where I could place it, where all you got to do is press it and cut it on and off. Okay, just like that. Now that is it on the inside of that. So now for this part right here, I suggest, where's the light that I had? Is it? Okay, yes, already got the batteries in it. Put your little lantern on, however you want it. And we'll figure that out. Somehow we'll figure it out. So let's go ahead on and get this one going. So this already has the light in it already. So I'm going to put this on top like we did the other one. Zip tie it together. Again, the same way. Okay, this one's not right. Okay. Lay it down. We're going to zip tie the bottom. Okay. Stand it up. You can also close in these sides, y'all. Just so you know, like I say, the sky is the limit with these things. So just be creative. You can oops, do the same with these. Take the heat gun and just put a little bit on your zip tie. If you want it to lean up against the wood, when the wood doesn't move that much, you could do that. You could take your lantern, put on top of it. Of course, take it on, put it off, take it off, put it on. Whatever you like, basically. That's what I'm saying. And it doesn't have to be so close. You can raise it up even higher. Okay. Let me show you real quick how to make the light to stay on here. So you're going to make a half circle with this. So you just go around this just like that. Okay? And then cut it out. This was the simplest way I could do it, where you could always change it. But just go around the cardboard and cut it out. Of course, if you find another way, then so be it. And that's great. This is the way that I just wanted to figure out way to show you really quick. Okay, so then get you a hole puncher. Punch a hole in 3 spots, okay? One right here in the center. And one on each side. Okay. Just like that. And then just pull the paper out of it so you can utilize the holes. And get the handy dandy zip ties. Get small ones though. Don't get the big one. The smallest ones you can possibly find. All right. Get 3 small zip ties. So what you're going to do, move it up so you can see it. What you're going to do is you're going to take this half a circle and it's going to go right up under here just like that. And you're going to zip tie each one to the lantern. Well, the pole, whatever we calling this thing. Okay. That's what you're going to do. You got all 3 of them on. Let's see, where am I at? Okay, no. Okay, so do this in the back, not the front. I'm sorry. I just realized I was in the front of it. Do this behind it, in the back of it. All right. Put this over. Run it through. Just like that. Side. Okay. Go get one more because I messed the other one up. Bring it through on this side, the 3rd hole. Just like that. Make sure that you got it pushed in good so it don't interfere with your thingy, your lantern, whenever you put your shade on. Okay? I don't know why I keep calling it a lantern, but y'all know what I mean. Okay, push this down to the bottom. Okay, just like that. Make sure all of them are up under here. As neat as you can do it. You know, don't be hard on yourself. If you got some sticking out, make sure you cut it off. You know, your girl don't always cut straight. I'm cutting this off because I don't want it to interfere with my shade. Okay, and so then take this, take the little sticky off, put your batteries in it, and stick it back here behind it, just like this. Press it up real good. It should stay. And then there go your light right there. I'm going to cut that off. It does not interfere with you moving your thing up or down, okay? And then try to get this on over it. It really shouldn't have no problems doing that. Mine is a little too low for my liking. And I know it's because I've been moving it around, so I'm going to bring it up. Okay, kind of like that. And it's kind of moving, so what I think I'm going to do, I don't think I put the zip ties on tight enough on this one, and that's fine. In the meanwhile, in between time, I'm going to just add another one. And I'll probably remove the one that's not tight enough. So that's another thing. Make sure your zip ties is tight, okay? So it just stays whenever you move it in a spot like that. It actually stays there. You don't have to fight with it so much. All right. And then put your shade back on. And the shade is supposed to be where you can take it on and off whenever you need to. That's what that's supposed to be there for. Not tall enough, you could always push it up. Fingers under there. Cut your light on. Just like that. Okay. You're going to see that little crease right there because that's where we did our whatchamajigam. If you don't like the way that looked, just turn it around. Put it in a different angle so you get it where you like the way it look, okay? That's basically it. And there you go. And this one here, I don't know why. I don't see the light on this one that much. Is it on? Yeah, it's on. The light is on this one too, but I don't see it as much as I see it on this one. Okay. Okay, y'all. I know that was a long video. I know. But look what we got out of it. We got two cute patootie lights, okay? And this is what I was trying to show y'all, okay? This right here, all right? You can make them this way. You can make it that way. You can make it any way you like. Have it your way, okay? So as always, I appreciate you watching this video. I hope you got something out of it that you could try yourself, or if you want me to do it for you, just let me know. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.